High school sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah, high school sucks. High school sucked. They did a good job of making me feel like an outsider. One of the jokes that they would say in high school is, oh, how'd you get here if you can't swim? I'm like, God, I guess it was the banana crate that I floated over on.
So you were born in Guam, right?
Yeah, but we came to the United States when I was 6 months old. We moved first to Bloomington because my dad read a Forbes magazine article, and in 1993 that was the best place to raise children in the United States.
Wow, in the whole country?
The whole country. So then I finally moved to Minneapolis by myself as soon as I could.
Okay, tell me about that move. Were you tired of the suburbs?
Some of the suburbs and the school that I went to, you couldn't help but feel it as a bit of an outsider because of my race. Being from Guam, but also mixed because my dad is white. I didn't quite check any of the boxes for the kids. You know, my high school was a private school, and I actually got a whole lot of financial assistance because of my race.
Okay.
Obviously they meant well, and they want to include, you know, more diversity in the school.
Yeah.
But the way they did it sometimes made me wonder.
Why?
They put me on the front cover of the school magazines on multiple occasions. Like, oh, look at our diversity is doing homework on the lawn. Our diversity is standing on a ladder this time. Look at this.
They were actually paying you to be a model for the school.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what was happening.
Pretty much.
I still get teased and tokenized as an adult, and I just can't imagine how heavy that must have been in high school.
I told everyone that I was a really good surfer. I was an excellent surfer, and it's funny because I can't swim, but I would wear swim trunks to school every day. Obviously, there's no way that they could ask me to surf.
That's awesome.
That's my thing, and people were like, "Oh, there's the Guami, you know, there he is. There's the surfer," and I just kind of leaned into that. You know, I was kind of becoming the person that they thought that I was.
Wow.
Like senior year, I finally figured out the formula. I found that self-deprecation, especially racial self-deprecation, really made people happy. I think I was saying the things that they wanted to say, but wouldn't, you know?
Yeah.
It made them laugh. And I became pretty popular. I was the prom king my senior year.
Whoa.
Because I was sort of this self-deprecating clown that took all their microaggressions and all their name calling, and I turned it against them. I got to ask to prom the girl that said no to me in my sophomore homecoming. And this time we went. And she didn't look at me all night, but that's okay. I still won.
So by teasing yourself, you got what you wanted.
Yeah, but I was doing damage to myself too. You know, it's not good to say those things about yourself because you start to believe them eventually.
What would you say would have happened if you stood up for yourself?
Well, I did one time. One time. I got into a fist fight with my junior high bully, and I beat his ass. I really got him. If I stood up for myself in the times that really mattered, I don't know. I think that I definitely wouldn't have been as popular, but I think I'd still have the same friends that I do now, you know? I would still have the same close friends. They weren't the people that were laughing at the jokes. They were the people that could see me as I was, and I'm not self-deprecating anymore, but I've learned to rely on those reflexes of just saying whatever you need to make people happy, but you can't live off that forever. Every year I try to teach myself to swim by just diving into the deep end of something, if it's a lake, a pool, you know, whatever. And I think I have improved in my flailing, but I don't know if it translates to swimming yet, you know?